Hello YouTube, this is Spazgaming, and due to demand, I have decided to show off the more interesting features of the LG Rumor Touch for Virgin Mobile. So sit back and enjoy. Thanks. Now, I'm going to go over one of the Rumor Touch's less noticeable features, and that is SDHC support. Now, there are basically two types of micro SD cards. There's the normal, which goes up to 2 gigabytes, and there's the high compression, which HC stands for, which goes from 4 gigs and above. Currently, I think the biggest SDHC card is 32 gigabytes, and I think the Virgin Mobile Rumor Touch will be compatible with it, as my 4 gigabyte card is high compression. Now, most feature phones are not compatible with SDHC except for the newer ones. For example, the Alias 2 and the NV Touch is not compatible with SDHC, so that is a nice feature of this phone. One of the most requested features people wanted me to show was multitasking. Now, I'll show you the media player, which basically lets you play music, and unfortunately this app does not have multitasking support. I don't know why. I guess because it uses a lot of RAM or something, but as you notice, when you play a song, then you push the home button, and say you get a text message or something, you try to reply to it, you get a exit media player menu. You don't get any options to like set it to the background or anything, and holding the home button doesn't do anything like the iPhone. On the other hand, all the apps you download and the real apps that are preloaded that are in your My Stuff folder all have backgrounding support. Some of them lag you a bit more than others. For example, the Opera Mini, when you send it to the background, it does not lag you at all. As you can see, things are still operating smoothly. However, the email app and the IM app will lag you quite a bit. So, yeah, watch out for that. As you can see, the app is still in the background, and when it's in the background, you just hit the app again, and it pops right up. No loading whatsoever. Now, there's no limit to how many apps you can have in the background. However, you may use common sense to see which apps you might like to exit, because having more than, say, 2 apps may lag you quite a bit. So, yeah, that's all there is for multitasking. And to DG889, I cannot demonstrate the Virgin Mobile Navigator because you have to pay for it, and pay for it I do not want to do. Something I did not talk about enough in my last review was text messaging, and I apologize. So, when you flip it open, I think it sends up the text message menu, and I've been having a conversation with this guy. So, as you can see, the text messages appear in this chat style, which someone else pointed out. Let's see. Jimmy Flowers 2. No, show the chat style text messaging. Well, here you are. Now, if a text message is too long, then you can click it, and it shows it in a separate screen. And you can reply to the message, and you can cancel, save, stuff like that. Now, I have an abundance of messages right now, and I may need to delete them. So when you delete, it allows you to delete whole conversations, all your messages, or inside a conversation, individual messages. And that's a nice feature. Now, when you go into the camera menu, you have 2 options for the My Photos: in phone or memory card. Now, in settings, you can choose where you want to save to, your memory card or your phone. Unfortunately, your phone only has 54 megabytes of memory, so taking a lot of pictures and saving it onto the internal memory is probably not a good idea. However, if you have a SD card, then I strongly suggest that you use it. And if you don't have one, I strongly suggest that you buy one. And if you don't have the money to buy one, I strongly insist that you're fucked. Now, in camera mode, you have a variety of options. You have magnifying glass, which does not work in the 2 megapixel mode. You have the spiky sun thing that lets you set normal, black and white, negative, or sepia. Now, then you have the 2 square color thing, color tone. Oh wait, that's what I clicked earlier. This is the spiky sun is actually brightness, which you adjust with a little bar. You can also adjust when you select zoom, you also get another bar like this. And now it even has a timer where I can't see how you'll be putting this down and running the get a group picture for two reasons. One, I don't think you can attach this to a tripod, and two, the camera quality is pretty crappy, so I wouldn't see why you'd want to take pictures with this anyway. And you have color tone, image controls, fun frames, settings, self timer, zoom, go to album, and camcorder mode. Now, in the album, you have multiple options. Once you select a picture, oh, there's me. That looked kind of retarded. Yeah, you have upload, publish, select multiple, thumbnail, slideshow, assign, delete, copy, move, media filter, rename, camera mode, other options. Now, it has some nice options. For example, you can face warp, kind of like the Nintendo DI's little facial distortion effects. And you can also have image effects, which I'm not sure what that does. Oh yeah, it has like these weird little effects that lets you like change color tones and stuff and make it look kind of arty, kind of like that, what I just did there. Kind of increased the contrast, made it look like a painting. Now, you can even assign the images to certain contacts as your wallpaper or a picture ID. And you can also assign it to contacts like your anonymous contacts, private numbers, or single contacts, or even unsaved numbers. So there's a lot of flexibility to identifying who's calling you and seeing if it's like a stalker or something. And you can even set it to like, if someone calls from star 67, you could set it to like a picture of a fag, because nobody likes people who star 67 their numbers. So here's the camcorder. I'm not going to take a picture because that will be a pain putting in the video. But yeah, this is basically the camera quality. Please excuse my hair, I just woke up. So yeah, as you can see, it's not exactly the best quality in the world. This is actually the better quality option. You have another option with video mail mode, which reduces the quality even more and puts it in like this little box that really sucks. But it gets the job done, you know? Now let's show some YouTube support. This phone does support YouTube. It's not the best quality in the world, as with most things about this phone, but I mean, hey, it's actually pretty excellent for a prepaid phone. And yeah, YouTube videos, quality is pretty bad. And when I say bad, I mean, it's really, really pixely and the picture is tiny. So as you can see, here are the most viewed YouTube videos of the day. So if you click the link, then it'll take you to the page, like the options page, and if you click the picture, it'll play the video immediately. So that's what we're gonna do. So as we wait, now YouTube, the connection is spotty at best. Occasionally, the video will not load, as I'm in my basement right now, and it may not load. So we're just gonna have to see. Sometimes it takes a while, and sometimes it just doesn't load at all. Now, when you click the screen, it usually... No, it's not working. Well, usually when you click the screen, it will go into landscape mode, which basically the video player becomes something somewhat like the iPod and iPhone. Oh shit, server timed out. Well, that really sucks. Well, yeah, that's basically how you play YouTube. And, yeah. So, yeah, this is Spazgaming, and thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe. Oh, did I cut the video?